I know this is actually really early for when I go live, but I'm up, so might as well go ahead and do it. Now, I'm going to start with what's going on in Utah about the Utah schools that make Black History Month optional. That was actually requested by one of y'all. So I'm going to start with that, and then I got a couple other videos I'm going to do. Now, I'm just going to read through this real quick, and then I'm going to give you my opinion on it, and then I'll get on to the other stories. Now, Utah school makes Black History Month optional, changes course amid outrage. Alright, Black History Month has caused a stir at a nearly all-white Utah charter school after administrators allow some parents to opt out their kids from partaking in the lessons. The move at Maria Montarsia Academy in North Ogden, where just 3 of its 322 students are black, stoked outrage online with some claiming it enabled bigotry among children. The public charter's director, Micah Haraka, said the request from a few families to withdraw their kids from the annual February lessons deeply saddened him, but he granted it anyways. Reluctantly, I sent out a letter to our school community explaining that families are allowed to exercise their civil rights to not participate in Black History Month at a school. The school's Facebook page, which was no longer up on Monday. One mother of a student at the school says she was appalled by the development. The head of the local NAACP chapter says she also reached out to the school Saturday after learning of decisions to make the curriculum optional for some students. Alright. Now, pretty much that's the whole gist of it right there. The school decided to opt out of, or allow some students to opt out of Black History Month. Alright. Some parents decided to do it, and everybody's upset about it. Now, me personally, how do I feel? You know, I think things like what Rosa Parks did, Martin Luther King did, that should be talked about more. When I was in school, we didn't really even talk about that. It was like 1 or 2 days, and that was it. That's all we talked about. And some people, you talk about 1 or 2 days. Okay, you gotta realize, I don't know how it is because again, I've been out of school for 3, 4, 5 years, but you gotta realize these classes are only hour and a half long classes. Alright? And if you have a half day or you come in late to school one day, sometimes you don't even get those classes. So you gotta realize that, yeah, you're talking about it, but you're not talking about it as much as it should be. That's just me. I mean, they talk about stuff that doesn't need to be talked about as much. I mean, again, Martin Luther King and Rosa Parks should be talking about a lot more than what they really are talked about. That's just my personal opinion on it. But again, I did that. One of y'all asked me to talk about that. Alright, now I'm going to go to Kamala Harris. Now it's like a 16-second video. I'm going to play that so y'all can hear it. Now, video of Kamala Harris on Ellen's show resurfaces showing then sent a joke about killing President Trump. Now, a video of then Senator Kamala Harris on the Ellen show resurfaced Thursday on social media. In the clip, the former senator laughed maniacally after making a thinly veiled joke about killing President Trump, Mike Pence, and former Attorney General Jeff Sessions. When Ellen DeGeneres asked if you had to be stuck in an elevator with President Trump, Mike Pence, or Jeff Sessions, who would it be? Harris responded with, "Does one of us have to come out alive?" In the meantime, Democratic lawmakers have continued to assail President Trump for saying violence ahead of January Capitol breach. Now, I'm going to go ahead and play this video so I can hear it for yourself.
Elevator with either President Trump, Mike Pence.
There we go.
If you had to be stuck in an elevator with either President Trump, Mike Pence, or Jeff Sessions, who would it be? Does one of us have to come out alive?
Alright. So, y'all heard that for yourself. Y'all heard that for yourself now. So, she asked her that. She laughs and says, "Does one of us have to make it out alive?" Then starts laughing again. Alright. So, let me, what if Trump was to say this? If Trump was to say this, I guarantee you, if she asked Trump that same question, let's just say if you had to be stuck on an elevator with, let's say Joe Biden, Nancy Pelosi, and Kamala Harris, alright? And he said, "Does one of us have to make it out alive?" Could you imagine the outrage and the backlash that he would be facing from that? Can you imagine mainstream media going crazy over that? Kamala Harris, oh, it's okay. I guarantee you, if Trump would have said it, or if Mike Pence would have said it before all this January 6th stuff happened, they would have been bashed all over social media as a racist, white supremacy, all this. Kamala Harris says, "No, it's okay." These are top people in the world. Are you talking about the Attorney General, President at the time, and Vice President at the time? Alright? That's the three probably powerful people in the world right there. And you're talking about, and you make a joke. Or Ellen says, "Hey, if you're stuck in an elevator with these three people, what would you do?" And Kamala Harris says, "Does one of them have to make it out alive?" I'm just telling you right now, if Trump was to say that, there'd be no way in hell that he would have got, 2 hours later, he would have bashed all over social media, been trending worldwide, everything. Kamala Harris says it. I haven't seen nobody talk about that. Where's CNN, ABC, MSNBC? Where's anybody at? Because I haven't seen them talk about it at all. Which is strange, right? I mean, it just doesn't make no sense to me. Alright? So since we're on this now, Schumer leaves door open to 14th Amendment measure to bar Trump from office. Alright? They just don't give up. They do not give up. I mean, you're on your second impeachment trial. You don't think that's going to work, so now you're going to use this. Yeah, y'all don't give up. I mean, it's kind of sad. You cheated to get Joe Biden in the office. Alright, you sit there and claim, "Oh no, there's no voter fraud," when new evidence is still coming out. New evidence just came out about what happened in Detroit. They actually showed a truck pull up, unload it, when the counts went up overnight. They actually showed that, alright? And then, no. When the votes went up, but no, y'all still don't want to talk about that. Y'all can claim whatever y'all want and it'd be okay. We claim it, no. No, that's wrong. Let's see, I missed your comment. Yeah, I saw that. And that's the whole thing right there. It's pretty much, and I hate to put it like this, but it pretty much seems like this is how it goes. If you are on the left and you agree with left ideologies, alright, you can say that. You're good. If you are right or conservative and you say something against the left or something to support your the right side or the conservative side, you're the problem. I mean, it just, especially since the whole impeachment thing started, it's gotten worse. Alright? They don't want to talk about what happened over the summer. Can't talk about that. But y'all want to talk about what happened at the Capitol 24/7. That's all I've heard is what happened at the Capitol. Over the summer, Yeah, okay, it was on the news, but not like as long as it should have been. You know, it should have been every day they were on there. They should have been. This is what's happening. All right. What can we do to stop it? No, they didn't want to do that. January 6th comes along, and they don't want to talk about it no more. None of it was summer. Just what happened at the Capitol. Why isn't Trump stopping this? Why ain't Trump doing this? Um, let's talk about what happened over the summer first, and then you get back to me about what happened at the Capitol. Yeah, exactly. And honestly, it's gonna be a while before Republicans take control over anything now. That's just my personal opinion. All right. I mean, we do have some good people running coming up. Candace Owens is talking about running. She would definitely have my vote over anybody right now. She would have my vote over anybody right now. Adam Calhoun is talking about running. He's obviously not as big as Candace Owens in a sense. Um, he has a lot of people on YouTube following him, but Candace Owens has a lot more of a political base behind her, I would say, more than he does. But Candace Owens would definitely have my vote right now. Again, those are only two people I know that I would actually vote for, and she would definitely be the person I would vote for. She would definitely be number one. She's also suing Facebook fact checkers, which I think is great. I mean, if anybody can turn it around, it would be Candace Owens. I would definitely vote for her. I mean, she is that's one female I would definitely vote for. All right, now Chuck Schumer. Thursday did not rule out. So yesterday did not rule out bringing legislation to bar former President Donald Trump from office if he is not convicted at the ongoing Senate impeachment trial. Now, before I even go any further, me personally, is Trump going to be convicted? I don't know. I don't know. See, according to the news now, take this with a grain of salt because, like I said, it's according to the news. There are Republicans that are voting against Trump now. And of course, pretty much all Democrats, but maybe two or three, are going to go against Trump. So we'll see how it goes. Looks like maybe Saturday, they're saying there could be a vote on that. Again, whether Trump gets convicted or not, I don't know. But it's making everybody look bad. Everybody who keeps pushing this and is pushing it more and more and more, they're making themselves look bad. Now, you already had one impeachment trial, and y'all failed miserably. And now y'all are trying to charge Trump for supposedly inciting a riot. Alright? Again, if you listen to his speech, he didn't say nothing about storming the Capitol. He didn't say nothing about people getting shot. He didn't say nothing about breaking barriers. He said, I want y'all to go out there and patriotically and peacefully make your voices be heard. But I guess if you say patriotic, peacefully make your voices be heard, I guess that's inciting a riot now. Anyways, Democratic senators had discussed in recent weeks that if they cannot secure the 67 votes needed to convict Trump and bar him from holding office in a subsequent simple majority vote, they might vote the 14th Amendment of the Constitution to do the same. Schumer was asked about the possibility in a press conference ahead of the impeachment trial proceedings Thursday. We're first going to finish the impeachment trial, then Democrats will get together and discuss where we go next, Schumer replied. He also praised the case made by the House impeachment managers Wednesday and that he is hopeful it will change minds. It's hard to look at that and not see the gravity of what happened. Alright, all these other people are just talking about how they feel. Alright. Now, I can tell you right now, you really, if you fail at this impeachment trial right here, if you fail and Trump is not convicted of anything, and you try to take it a step farther, everybody who has any kind of common sense, whether you are Democrat, Republican, Conservative, no matter how you stand, it's gonna make you look bad. Alright, anybody with any kind of IQ is gonna realize that. Like I said, y'all failed miserably at the first one. Like, it was horrible. Y'all did horrible on that one. Y'all failed. And now y'all trying to impeach him, or pretty much impeach him and charge him while he's out of office. Alright, and a lot of people were, saying, they don't have to do it while he's in office. Yeah, you don't have to, but it would have made a lot more sense to do it while he was in office. But Nancy Pelosi, like last time, decided to wait to send the articles of impeachment. Why would you wait to do that? It don't make no sense that you're waiting to send the articles of impeachment. If you want to wait, then obviously what you're sending the articles of impeachment for is not serious enough if you're waiting to send it. Alright, if a president is being impeached or set to be impeached, it's obviously a pretty serious offense, but y'all keep waiting to send the articles of impeachment, so that tells me right there that either A, you're trying to buy yourself time, or B, it's not that serious. And I'm thinking it's B, is not that serious. It might be 67. I'm not sure. Either way, they're making themselves look bad right now. Alright, and everybody's talking about, Trump supporters are acting, they're crying and whining. No. Like, I'm sure there are people out there that support Trump even more than I do, alright? At the end of the day, Trump was rigged out the election. Alright, also at the end of the day, there's nothing we can do about it. Alright, it's over. Joe Biden's in office. There are people out there that are still saying, Trump's in charge, the military's in control, Joe Biden's not really there, Joe Biden's not signing real orders. I don't believe that, alright? He's signing real executive orders because the whole pipeline people, they were all laid off, or most of them have already been laid off, and the few that are left are about to be laid off. Alright, border wall construction has stopped. Immigrants are already flowing into the country. So, that tells you right there Joe Biden's in office. Alright, and gas prices already going up. Since Trump has left, alright, gas prices, at least where I live, have gone up 40 to 50 cents. That's a lot per gallon, alright? I mean, that's a lot. I mean, we went from $1.70 to about $2.10. Some places are $2.20. Again, that's a lot per gallon. I mean, you get 2 gallons of gas, that's $1 right there. So, I mean, you get 40 gallons of gas, that's $20. Alright, when it could be 10. Alright, I mean, that's a lot of different money. So, I mean, you can definitely tell that Joe Biden is in control. Well, he's in office. I'm not going to say he's in control because he's being fed information and told what to do. But he is in control, as so to speak. Since we're talking about Joe Biden, let's continue it. Biden indicates that masks will be worn through next year. Alright. Now, I just did a video, or I talked about on a previous live stream. Iowa has gotten rid of their mask mandate. Alright, Louisiana got rid of it like months ago. I don't know if they reinstated it and put it back in place, but they got rid of it months ago, and they faced a lot of criticism because the pandemic was supposedly at one of its highest peaks. Alright, I don't even think they put it back in place. Iowa definitely took the mask mandate out of place. And honestly, I think it's good. People are tired of wearing a mask. People are tired of being told, you can't do this, you can't do that. You gotta wear a mask, stay 6 feet apart. Alright, and I've seen it time and time again. People are sick and tired of it. Now, with that being said, I still see people that are, wearing 2 masks, wearing gloves, and they get furious when they don't see somebody wearing a mask. Alright, and like I said, it's happened to me. People have got mad at me for not wearing a mask. And that's your choice. If you want to get mad over it, that's fine. I don't know what to tell you, honestly. Like, a couple days, let's see, what's the day? Friday, so, I think it was on Monday. Went to Walmart, right? And I had my mask on just to get through the door, because, obviously they don't let you through the door unless you have a mask on. So anyways, I had it on, and I came to the conclusion, if I see an older person and they feel like they're scared of the virus, then yeah, I will pull it up for them just to make them feel better. But at the end of the day, you gotta realize there are probably hundreds of people that walk through, not just Walmart, but grocery stores alone, that don't have a mask on at all. Anyways, now, I have my mask pulled down under my chin. There was this person with I'm assuming their mom. Anyways, they're probably 18, 19, maybe 20, that's pushing it. Anyways, I'm not even sure if it was a male or female. So, just for the sake of it, I'm just going to say she, I'm assuming it was a female, was staring at me. Now, anyways, I was getting my groceries. She was there, just standing there. A couple people to the other side. One didn't have a mask on. Another guy walks by without a mask on. So, I was like, I already know she's gonna say something. So I mind my own business. Guy walks by me, says excuse me, move out of his way. So I go to check out, okay, she didn't say nothing to me. She's talking about, you should really wear your mask. I'm like, okay. Like, that's not the first time somebody's like, if everybody would just mind their own business, like, if you want to wear 2 masks, go for it. You do your thing and wear your 2 masks. I'm going to do my thing and not wear it, alright? Again, that is completely your opinion. You want to wear 2 masks, you think it makes you feel safer, go for it. That's great. But don't come up to me telling me what I need to do. That's not going to work. And that's not the first time. I've had people come up to me or tell other people I'm not wearing a mask. Okay, great. Like I said, everybody has different views, different opinions, different beliefs. And if you want to wear 2 masks, go for it. But don't force me to wear 2 masks. Now, with this being said, I'm pretty sure states can't force, or the president can't force states to do mask mandates. Now, I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure the president cannot force states to do mask mandates. I'm pretty sure that is up to the state and their government on how they want to do it. If that was the case, I would be still wearing masks right now, doing mask mandate in Louisiana, still have mask mandates going on. I'm pretty sure it's up to the governor, and then it trickles down to city leaders on what they want to do for their city. So yeah, I'm not sure exactly how it works, but I'm pretty sure the president can't do that, because there was talks of Trump doing it and he said no. But again, that's another reason why people like Trump. He's not going to force a mask mandate. Joe Biden's forcing a mask mandate, or trying to force a mask mandate, but he can't even follow the mask mandate himself. See the problem? You say, it's like pretty much, do as I say, but I'm not going to do it. That's the whole problem there. Now, Buffalo police officers seen shoving LA protester have charges dropped. Now, for anybody who don't remember, that was pretty much when all the riots were going on. There was the whole, pretty much 2 lines of Buffalo police officers pushing through. There was a older gentleman there standing away. You know, they were telling him to move, move, move. He went moved. Now, some people saying he got pushed, some people saying he got shoved. Me personally, I don't look like he got pushed that hard. Alright, it looks like to me he lost his balance and he fell and his head got busted open when he hit the pavement. Now, everybody's talking about, you know, they shouldn't have done that. Alright, at the end of the day, this is a 75-year-old man. Alright? So, at age, I don't know, let's just for the sake of it, say 15. Which we all know is a lot younger than that, but for the sake of it, let's just say at age 15, alright? You know the difference between right and wrong. You know to obey authority and to listen to police officers. That's common sense, right? But for the sake of it, let's just say 15. So, at 60 years old, he's had 60 years of experience in that, if he learned at 15. But it's probably more age 7, 8, 9, 10, something like that. But let's just say for the sake of it, he has 60 years of experience to know to obey the police. So when they're sitting there telling you to move, move, and you just stand there, look stupid, and start saying no, alright, and they try to get you out of the way, and you fall, and your head gets busted open, that's on you. They didn't push you hard enough to fall. Alright, they kept walking up on you, and they're pushing you out of the way, and you lost your balance, alright? Now, they were trying to charge these officers with felony charges, alright? Now, a grand jury declined to indict Buffalo officers Robert McCabe and Aaron Trelosky on felony assault charges. Again, and there's not enough evidence to charge them with any kind of felonies. Again, this man had at least 60 years of knowing to obey authority and listen to the police. At the end of the day, you have plenty of time. They're sitting there telling you to move, move, move. You don't move. Alright? They walk right up on you. You still don't move. And you're sitting there telling them no. Alright? They push you out of the way. You lose your balance. You fall and bust your head open. That's your fault. Alright? At the end of the day, that is your fault. And everybody's talking about, oh, well, look at his age. Exactly. Well, that should tell him even more to move out of the way. Hey, Christy, how you doing? Again, at the end of the day, you know, that man knew to move out of the way, and he was just looking for a lawsuit. And he got it, but it fell flat. And honestly, these officers are in the right. They had every right to push him out of the way. Honestly, though, I am surprised that they got out with no charges. But now the officers should backfire and turn and sue. Because they've been out of work. Yeah, I'll go back over. I'll play the video for you. But at the end of the day, these officers they had no reason to be charged. And if I were them, I would go back and sue. I would sue everybody who had any part with that. Now, let's see here. Alright. Impeachment prosecutors continue to highlight violent threats made against Democrat lawmakers, while ignoring Democrats have done the same. A video of then Senator Kamala Harris on the Ellen Show resurfaced Thursday on social media. In the clip, the former senator laughed manically after making a thinly veiled joke about killing President Trump, Mike Pence, and former Attorney General Jeff Sessions. When Ellen DeGeneres asked Harris if you had to be stuck in an elevator with President Trump, Mike Pence, or Jeff Sessions, who would it be? Harris responded with, "Does one of us have to come out alive?" In the meantime, Democratic lawmakers have continued to assail President Trump for inciting violence ahead of January Capitol breach. Now, it's like a 19-second video, so I'll go ahead and play that so you can hear it.
Stuck in an elevator with either President Trump. If you had to be stuck in an elevator with either President Trump, Mike Pence, or Jeff Sessions, who would it be?
Does one of us have to come out alive?
If you had to be stuck in an elevator.
Alright, so with that being said, I can only imagine if, like you said, if a Republican said that, or if, just imagine if Trump said that. Let's just say Trump said that. And like I said earlier, no problem. I'm usually not up that this early either. But like you said, if a Republican said that, or even more if Trump said that. Like, Kamala Harris says that it's no big deal. Media don't want to talk about it. I haven't seen nothing about this on anything. I guarantee you, if Trump would have said this, if she would have asked Trump this same question, alright, who would you rather be stuck in an elevator? Let's just say Nancy Pelosi, Kamala Harris, and Joe Biden. Alright, let's just say she named those three people and asked Trump the same question. And he would have said, does one of us have to make it out alive? I guarantee you, he would have been labeled white supremacy, worst president ever, a terrorist, you know, all kind of stuff. But she says it, and it's fine. And the fact that not only did the host of the show laugh, the audience was laughing. That's the thing I don't get. Like, whether you like Trump or not, that's beyond the issue. Whether you like Mike Pence or not, that's beyond the issue. Whether you like Attorney General Jeff Sessions or not, that is beyond the picture.